Welcome back, Magic the Gatherers. Abzan Yuna, is it still good? We're gonna find out today. A lot of people have been trying this, and I've been looking at a lot of statistics and working things out myself. So with this list, we are running Llanowar Elves because the idea here is you want to get out your overwhelming value engine online as soon as possible. If you are running too many of these tap lands, it is my belief that you're doing your thing a turn later, and that's just really bad in a standard that is so fast. Got our 4 Bitter Triumphs for discarding our Knights of the Round or Bahamut, or our Virtue of Persistence, which is very fun to bring back with Yuna. It just makes her sticks, you know, provided your opponent doesn't have a Sunfall. It creates an endless engine. Very good. And life gain. Can't have enough life gain. That's why we run Esper Oranges. Esper Oranges. For 1 and a green, it says Sorcery, Surveil 2, you gain 2 life. If you cast it for 4 from your graveyard, you get a 4/4 that does the same thing again, except draws you a card. Next turn ramps you by 2, so you can just go straight into a Knights of the Round. And then trample creatures doesn't come up too much, but not bad. Got our Overlords. We got our Cruelty of Gex because it is another copy or 2 of Yuna. So that way we can bring these back. Because, you know, when you're playing this archetype, you're like, my god, my Yuna is on the bottom 30 cards. Won't happen with another couple copies of her, basically. We're running Fenrir because unlike the Overlord, you get a body that blocks right away. And we don't got time for any of that Overlord BS. Besides you, Overlord, the Behemoth, my beloved. You can't be ramping and creating tiny little tokens on a body that's not going to come out and gain you life with Yuna. Like, that stuff's got to be on the battlefield ASAP. Baelmerk, obviously an exception to this because he's so good because it brings back Yuna and Yuna brings back Overlord and vice versa forever. So deck's going to change about halfway through. I'm going to try out a different deck and we're going to see what does better and give you my final thoughts on the deck. So let's take it into Mythic, see how we do. So maybe they'll shine. This is I'm a believer in the elves. Ooh, don't love this though. Boy, the meta has really changed. Oh, hi. In these first couple of, what do you call them? Okay, nothing to think about. Oh god, I'm gonna draw all these. Maybe I should put a 4th. So, I haven't uploaded in a while, and it's, I can't think at all. Let's focus on what we're doing. Our opponent has a synthesizer, which isn't great. Are they going to blow up the board? It would be within their interest. The token generator control decks typically are. We have nothing to reanimate. We could tutor, and that could be very good for us. Creature or planeswalker. I don't think I can trust it. So, what do we get here? I think our opponent is going to hold up some sort of removal for Yuna. So we need to make sure that we can slam 2 Yunas at once. They're gonna United Battlefront. That gives you things to exile, but if I remove your snare, then that means I can get more activations out of this. Oh, I should have put it on 1. I can mill. Oh god. Oh, that's the strategy. That's the secret strategy. I was kind of wondering. Oh god, that's bad. I was kind of wondering if that first chapter would ever be useful again, because this used to be a pretty good card. Not an ideal scenario, but we could put more bodies on the board. Is that the play? It's not like we can mill and Yuna. Not after my absolute F up. But we can ramp. And maybe that'll give us enough. Never mind. Fourth land, mayhaps. Okay, so I've been playing a lot of Abzan Yuna in between release and now. And as much as I love this card, she hasn't been holding up too much. So I finally got to look at my prior stats through Untapped. Is there some reason we might want to hold the elves? I think because we can actually Yuna into Overlord here. So 18, we can't take it. We cannot take it. Oh, they got 3 of these. Oh god. So the Yuna decks have had some pretty shaky stats as of late. A lot of people were believing in Abzan Yuna, and boy, I love this archetype. I feel like let me think here. Yeah, we need to mill something like the Knights of the Round. Do I have something to block? I mean, there's no way we're gonna survive. Let's just see what you got going on. Let's see what you got going on. Very good. All right, good game. Playing where else? Looks good. Right into ramp. That's fine. So yeah, a lot of hype about Yuna, which started in Nai colors, switched over to Abzan. This is very good for us. Thank you for that. And maybe we just ramp right into her, huh? Okay. I could get a forest. I have no need for a plains right now, but my god, am I gonna regret not taking it? It's very possible. But I could get my Fenrir back via the Overlord. But then I have a lot more black than I have green, so let's, or you know, costs wise, so. Anyways, people started building these Yuna decks, and they're very fun. Great when they go off. And for a minute, it was working very well. So this deck specifically, after I was able to look at my stats, did the best, but it was the list earliest on. So our opponent didn't do anything. Okay. Are they scared? I think that is a possibility. All right, so I think we Overlord first because we want to make sure we draw into a 5th land. Or a 4th, so we can play this. So we want to do this first and then set up our land draws. Okay, all right, okay. Another Fenrir would not be bad. Would a Llanowar Welves be any better? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I think the biggest question about these decks, because in my personal experience, ooh, are we keeping this? My god, I can't finish a train of thought. You know what looks good to me? Looks good to me. I don't have to change it. I'm just controlling my draws. This is a tricky card because it doesn't really give you any card advantage, at least not right off the bat. And against the aggro decks, you really need to hit those lands before you get got. Are you Rakdos Burn? I got a sick-ass Mardu Burn deck that'd make you blush. All right, that's fine, I think, honestly. Yeah, just throw in some Origins. Yeah, that's what you're trying to do. Oh, baby. Oh, get fricked, man. Overlord. That is a fun one to slam down. That is a fun one to slam down. And I do feel as though I will be soon slamming it down. Oh, into the graveyard with ya. So fun to bring back. But then what does this deck do against Omniscience? You know, it's... Anyways, what was I saying? I was saying something about there being a domain variant of this deck, and I think that's what people want to make work, but I'm not entirely sold on it. You know, the whole beans package is powerful, but like these guys being big ol' creatures right off the bat. Let me see what I'm gonna do here. I could just cruelty for Gix. Cruelty of Gix. If I do that, we can grab Yuna. They're gonna try and burn us out though. So let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Anyways, here comes a 4/4. The problem with pretty much all of the overlords in Yuna, as I've found, in such an aggro-heavy meta, you're paying mana to do things without blockers. What are we bitching? Oh, I know what we're bitching. I know exactly what we're bitching. Right here. Other creatures, 2/2 trample. My god. And that ramp? But, you know, this is really scary against aggro too, but at least it's gaining you life. You know? Look at that. Easy. First elves. My god. Elves is so good in this deck. The surveil lanes, another problem, is that they're running like 9 tap lands. Well, you can't be doing that. Not in this deck. Like, your mana has to be smooth. Because the whole goal... Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do we Overlord? I mean, if we hold it, we can slam him down next turn. Okay. Do I actually want one of these? Sure. The whole point of this deck is to create an overwhelming board presence / value machine as quickly as humanly possible, right? So anytime you're drawing a tap land and it's coming into play tapped, you're doing your thing a turn later. I do like the Valgaboth's Faithful though. That's a nice little include. Da 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 da. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be scary. Oh, just give me one more green source and hard cast this. I should be casting this because of the ramp. Again, it's just bananas. I'm not entirely certain that these saga creatures are not supposed to just go in mono green. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Do this. Play an elf. That is something. Something I could be dumping. Okay, more elves. Looks pretty scary, for sure. I don't think we attack. However, none of these have trample. You have to drop like a Nissa. Everything gets trample card that I'm not aware of. I can just get this on the battlefield. I I can make them very unhappy. Uh-oh! Oh, there goes my overlord. Oh, shit. Oh, that's right. Oh, no. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sure. Up. Yeah, this might be a tighter situation. It's these go wipe decks. Like we need some kind of board wipe. Oh my god. They certainly could, right? This is why this deck needs lockdown. What would we replace for lockdown? Beats the hell out of me. Obviously. Okay. 4, wait a minute. 4, 5, 6, am I counting this correctly? Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I suppose there's a way. That's not the way. This is not the way. Fires a Yuna right off the top. It's not a Yuna. All right. Okay, new deck. What are my 1-drops? Nothing. Okay, so I guess this is the best we can do. No sweepers. Somehow, I guess this deck needs to be made into a deck that doesn't need sweepers. Ooh. Why, hello there. You go into my hand. That's right. That is not ideal. I mean, I think we've already lost. Like, how are we supposed to win this? Not with these tools. What are we trying to accomplish? I guess we're trying to hit our green overlord, and then, I mean, we can't, not with this. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oops, sorry about that. This deck has to be able to keep up with that, with this. Don't get me wrong. Lockdown is very good, but they all can bounce them. Man, I think we are cooked. Our only shot here. Oh shit, wait a minute. Oh fuck. I shouldn't have done it like that. I shouldn't have done it like that. Great. Okay, so now they can respond to this. So then is it better just to kill the guy? So we drop a 3-3 to a 2-2? Think so. As wild as that is, I should have done that on the last turn. There's no way. There's no way. Oh no. Come on. This is totally insane. Alright, here we go. Authority of the Consuls. Put 4 of those in my deck once. Could never draw it against them. I must somehow survive another turn. Maybe if I can, we do... Oh no, that's not the Healy one. We need life gain really bad. Opponent does not swing in. Uh-huh. Did you find the line? Isn't there an emote for that? I don't think I have it. I definitely don't have it. Oh, yes. This is the best Final Fantasy emote. Yeah, go on. Don't hold back. Okay. Some over here. Some over here. Some over here. Not like we're gonna get him on the crackback. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, that's the card. I really needed a land. Do I even have time for that? We need a plains. All of our verges are off, aren't they? No, they're not. No, they're on. We're at 5. We can go up a bit more. So I suppose... put another body on the board. Will do us a swamp. 6 life, please. My God. You can't bounce him. Are we bringing it back? Bro, are we bringing it back? Opponent seems to be stunned. There is it. Corey Steel Cutter plan is falling apart. Right in their hands. Jesus. Looks good to me. Leyline Binding. I guess that's our choice, huh? If we put everything on the ground, I mean, how bad is it if they torch the tower? Fairly bad? Really is that I really want to get rid of you. But let's get rid of you. 7 mana. Man, they can't handle me going back up to 11. I can't believe it. Not only did we win the Core Steel Cutter matchup, but we made them angry about it. All right, on the play. A lot of tap lands going on, but we do have removal, so maybe it'll work out. Good card. Better in the graveyard. It's actually kind of nice. It reduces the cost of getting the big value. You're running black. You didn't play anything this turn, so you must be playing a Deep Cavern Bat now. But what you really don't want is me having a card draw engine. I'm sorry. Okay. They have a whole nother turn. Oh, I gotta say, so far this is going pretty swimmingly. So this is the current best deck on Untapped GG, sitting at like a 52% win rate. Okay. Well, Leyline Binding, Bitter Triumph, Sinful Revelation. We can do all three. Oh, baby. That's good. All right. Give it your best shot. What kind of matchup is this, though? What? It's fine. Valkavoth? Oh, you're a Cactuar guy. So we must hold up removal. Yes, we must. So Yuna, you're gonna have to wait. Paths of the Dead. 'Tis an untapped land. How many shots do we got here? We got 3 of those, a whole bunch of those, a couple cruelties. I guess we don't need this. Okay. Revelations, Triumph Binding? Think so. Oh. Is that what we want, though? Yeah, we'll just keep the train going. Oh, that Cruelty of Gix. Oh my god. We gotta get our hands on one of those. Stealer guy. Oh, they would hate that. They would hate that so much. Yep, you do that. Fascinating. Now don't go to combat. I mean, if we get Bahamut, that's a lot of card advantage. So let's do that, huh? Filigree Silex won't be too threatening. Why not? Couldn't possibly hurt. All right, on the play. We do have a turn 2, possibly a turn 3, but we can set it up. Am I recording? Please, God. Anyways, did I cover all my bases, all my updates? Wanted to get these videos out a couple days earlier. I've been playing so much Abzan Yuna. Perfect. Just collect all the data, figure out what the best direction to go was. That's all for nothing. Untapped went down for like 2 days, so I couldn't check my stats, and the last 5 builds were certainly flops, but you know, go back just to be sure. Oh, this is a pretty slow game. Just kind of laying back, huh? Ooh, getting back into numbered. I was up there before with this deck, I think. Doing so good. I was doing so good in Mythic. But now everyone's ready for it. You're playing control, huh? Fascinating. Fascinating. Then does that mean I should be going like this? Oh, no, go right to my hand. Oh my god. I just hold open removal. Oh my god. I know about it, but it's fine. That's fine. Do I care? Yeah, I care. Oh my god. Do they run that one card? Let's get a timer going, huh? Swing in for 4. I know you're gonna wipe the board. And it will probably be Sunfall, right? There's nothing to destroy. What do we make him have it? No, we ram. That way we get at least some value that sticks. Man, I miss Virtue of Persistence. Oh, such a nice card. But, you know, all the Sunfall. I think, okay, I know what the difference is. Easy as that. On the draw. Oh, not great. Bad hand. Better. Not great. Not great. But better. Do I have... I don't have sweepers. I don't have sweepers. Alright. We'll let you go. Hopefully that's the right call. I know what the difference is. When this set first released... Oh god. We're doomed. We're doomed. When this set first released, you could consistently play Yuna into 0 open mana. Your opponents were always 100% tapped out by the time you play this. But now that they know the deck, they see it coming. It doesn't like blindside them, you know? Man, where have y'all been? That's not good. We're cooked now. We're just cooked. Good lord. I suppose we could draw into removal. is a thing. So let's go find it. That ain't it. 'Tis not it. 'Tisn't, one might say. Surely this is a waste of time. Surely this is a waste of time. Right. Right. They're just learning their deck. Oh. I mean, that is life gain. No time for that. There could be time for that. No time for that. I don't know, 9's a pretty high bar for a mono red deck. It's a hard deck, man. I get it. That's difficult. It's a lot of piecing together the very convoluted pieces. Welcome back. How do? I'm gonna just throw the stats up on here real quick. I'm not even gonna look at them. This one seems to be a bit better. It's the stats I have are from all the way in gold, so that's take it with a heavy grain of salt. But we did win against freaking, is it Steel Cutter? How? That's wild. I don't know how that happens in a deck like this. A deck without temporary lockdown, which would be very nice in here, but how do you make room for it? Other considerations. You got your Authority of the Consuls, but then prepare for every single matchup. You know, okay, I'm over-exaggerating. Prepare for half of your mashups to be Omniscience, which is totally useless against. You got the Valvagoth's Faithful. They're really nice because they can bring back things on 4. Has always been a strong include, so if I were to replace these, I might go with that. But this deck... I may have forgotten to switch decks halfway through that spiel. So this deck feels better than the one that I've been working on. I think the one that I was playing earlier was doing so well because people just didn't leave interaction open the turn you're slamming, you know. So definitely the better of the two. I think the best hope for this deck, because I think 50-50 feels like the top end. Something would really have to crack this deck wide open. So I'm sure maybe we get a Pro Tour and some people build a really good one of these decks. They get a lot of heads together to find this out, which I feel like is what we've collectively been trying to do, but it's at least got attention, so it might show up in the Pro Tour, and we'll see what that says about the archetype. Got a lot of potential, but when people are ready for it, you need another game plan, and it can just get overrun. You know, you need life against these aggro decks, especially if you're not running sweepers and going so far, so long without board presence, blockers. So thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe. Greatly helps the channel, and I hope you enjoyed this video. More of a rant, because I know that I can't just put decks together and have them go like 8-1 or something so beautifully all the time. So it's a fun deck. I keep playing it, but I rank down a lot with it. So I hope we see something better, because I love the archetype. And we'll see you in the next video.